Hello everyone, Pallytime here. Welcome back to Diablo 3. Season 4 just began a couple days ago, and I'm level 24. Yes, I'm lagging behind a little bit. So I thought I would take this opportunity to show you guys a little bit more in depth what my leveling tactics are on a monk. I did make a video, it was the last one to come out for a Diablo, showing you where to go to get the most XP in Season 4 for leveling, and quite simply, to give you the extremely short version of that, you go to Act 1 and you go to the the Halls of Agony level 3, or you quite simply just go and open up a rift because these no longer require keystones. Now, the Nephilim rifts are a bit more risky because you never know what the density is going to be, whereas Halls of Agony level 3, there's a really good chance that there's going to be pools of reflection, like the one you just saw here, which increases your XP gain for a duration as long as you don't die. There's a really good chance that there's going to be a chest, one of the cursed chests, that you can fight to open. And if you do those, you get a massive amount of XP at the end of them. And there's also 100% guaranteed amazing density in this place. Like, I don't know what the coding for this was or whatever, but they did it right. They did it right. Now, the advantages to rifts, here's one of the chests, by the way. Just go ahead and look at my XP bar. One of the advantages of doing rifts is quite simply the fact that you get more gear. But I was thinking about it more after, I actually started playing, and you can actually alleviate that problem too. So what I'm going to show you is one of the normal runs that I've been doing. I'm going to talk about my abilities as well, just in case you're looking for a little bit of advice for Monk. Not that I'm a phenomenal Monk player or anything. I'm actually stuck in a fire that could kill me right now. But, if you're looking to play the class, or if you're still looking for some general leveling tips, that could be relatively helpful. Basically, you can see I'm not really stopping to kill one or two mobs. I'm always looking for these bigger groups. We're just going to spread the palm here, and then try to blow these guys up. My general skill philosophy is that I want to have things that are phenomenal at killing density. So basically, I'm running Exploding Palm right now, which, as you can see, when something dies, pretty much everything on the screen dies. And I'll go into a little bit more detail as to why that works as well as it does as well. But my general philosophy is I want to be extremely mobile, because obviously you want to be able to move from group to group very quickly. Some of the ways we're doing that is with Dashing Strike on Monk, which allows us to basically jump from one area to another. This is also going to allow us to get over obstacles, so if there's a wall in our way or we want to go down to a lower area, this is an extremely efficient and easy way to do that. Then I want to create more density, so I have Cyclone Strike here. As you can see, I can clump these guys up a little bit. Cyclone Strike is just an AoE vacuum, essentially, and that's going to allow me to control the tide of battle a little bit better. If I was going to drop any of these spells as of right now, for the leveling phase, it would definitely be Cyclone Strike, because for the most part, it's just not needed. As you can see there, Exploding Palm pretty much kills everything. We have another Cursed Chest here, so this is going to be pretty good XP. Now, that being said, Cyclone Strike is incredibly useful on these, because you need to suck in these guys. You need to vacuum them in order to deal the most efficient damage possible. For when we get blue packs, I do have Wave of Light, which is essentially, it is an AoE ability, but I'm using it for its single target damaging purposes. And then I'm using just a mantra for some defensive value. If I'm dying, that means I'm not getting XP, so it's clearly something I don't really want to be doing. We may fall a little bit short of this goal here. I'm not too sure. We need totally out of spirit. That is a problem I'm having with this particular build. Yeah, we were a little bit late. We're still going to get a decent XP bonus from this chest just because that's what the bounty was. But we were a little bit behind on that killing. And then for my auto attack, I'm using Fists of Thunder, which allows me to actually teleport in some instances. Let's see if I can find something to actually fight. So you can see I was back here. Oh, I want to gap close in. On the first or third attack or whatever it is, I can actually teleport forward. There you go. It's not that big of a deal. It helps a little bit. But more importantly, most of the other auto attack or spirit generators at this level are just not very good. Exploding Palm is definitely my bread and butter right now. Trying to just kill as many of these guys as humanly possible in as short of amount of time as possible. I believe while we've been doing this video, I've gotten 2 levels already. And this will continue to scale up as, you know, as our character continues to level. I mean, this place just has really, really, really good density, and those quests are always going to give a pretty good amount of XP. So, as far as my passive skills, fleet-footed because I want to move faster. If I'm moving faster, I'm getting more XP, and Exalted Soul because it increases our spirit regeneration and maximum spirit by a pretty significant amount. So, again, one of the advantages of doing the Nephilim Rifts was the fact that you can get more gear. If you have more gear, you're doing more damage. I've kind of alleviated that problem by sinking all of my money into the blacksmith. And then periodically, every few levels, I'm coming over here and I'm checking out the 2-hand weapons that this guy has, which are really low on this list. There we go. And I'm basically just crafting the best one that I can. This one's a level 29. This one is level 27. What are we? I think we're 25. So this is going to be my next bet. My next best bet. So I'm going to go ahead and craft this claymore. Swords in general have pretty mediocre damage, but can we make like 2-hand maces? Is that a thing? I don't think it is. I don't have 2-hand maces on this. So 2-hand swords and 2-hand axes are pretty much where I'm going to stick to while I'm leveling. The reason for that is all of these abilities that you see on my bar, other than, you know, my spirit generator, deal more damage based off of my weapon's base damage. So as you can see on this axe, we have 75.5 DPS. DPS also takes into consideration your attacks per second. We don't really care about our attacks per second. The only reason we ever use our spirit generator is just to refill up this globe on the right so we can Exploding Palm more during the leveling phase anyway. So the base damage of this is 68 to 83. That's what all of our ability damage is going to scale from, and also why you saw me one-shotting the majority of mobs on our screen. I mean, it's only hard difficulty. Hard difficulty is the most efficient difficulty to level on, but obviously it was pretty easy. So we're going to work up to this. This has a socket in it, so we want to throw in one of these strength gems. In the late game, dexterity definitely scales better, but right now we're just looking for flat damage, and this is going to be a pretty significant damage increase when we get to it, which is 1 level away. So I'm going to go back to doing my thing. After I do that run, I just leave the game and then jump back in. I just wanted to show you the build I'm using for my monk while leveling up. The next video you should see me at the level cap. I did one of these videos when I was playing the barbarian as well, just to get you acquainted with my mentality of the character, how I'm approaching things. Excuse me. While I'm leveling up, it's all about movement and density, I guess. Movement and density. I don't stop unless there's a lot of stuff to kill. But I hope you found this video helpful. If nothing else, you should look forward to me playing Monk this season. I'm really, really, really excited about it. Monk has a lot of really cool stuff going on with their new set pieces, and just in general. I mean, I played Monk in season 3 and really, really, really enjoyed it. So I'm happy to be back with the class, and I hope you guys are looking forward to it. So thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful or you enjoyed it, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button, and I will see you all next time.